I got to ask you, once in a while I got to ask a tough question. But I was told, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but did Danny not want you to run that car, your good car, at the Capitani on Sunday? And then when you crashed it, that kind of set you back behind the eight ball a little bit, did it? Was Danny in favor of that or not?
No, yeah, a little bit. He wasn't in favor of it. He wanted to take that car that we ran at the Outlaw show where we beat the Outlaws and put it in the corner, and that's going to be our Knoxville Nationals car. And I was 100% for that. The only issue was at the June Outlaw race. If you go back and watch the video, our engine's not taking off at all. And like one of the restarts, I got run over by a guy from behind, and I didn't feel comfortable going into the Knoxville Nationals with an engine. I didn't know if it was going to take off or not. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I basically lobbied to run my Knoxville Nationals car at the Capitani Classic, and hindsight's 20/20. I mean, I can count on one hand how many times I've crashed at Knoxville. Period.
Right.
It just circumstantially just wasn't how I had it planned, and it obviously cost us way more than I would have ever imagined. Ideally, looking back, hindsight, I probably should have just said, you know what, I'm going to take my car up there on a Friday night on a test session, go on the front straightaway, make 2 drag racing pulls down the front straightaway and say, oh, yep, it takes off good. Yep, put it in the corner. It's good to go.
Right.
But you don't go to Barnes & Noble and get a car owner's manual. You just, you do what you feel like's right in your stomach and your gut. And there's times that you make mistakes and you have to say, gosh, that wasn't very smart for me to do that. But I wear it. I take it on my shoulders, and, I'm the one that kind of made that final decision. That's what I wanted to do. And it cost us. And then, we took the car. We thought we squared it all up and it seemed to be fine. But when we went into our qualifying night, it just didn't act right at all. So that got us behind the eight ball, and just that place up there, man. Like it's either, man, you got some luck and it's your year, or you have some bad luck and it's like, man, just everything we touch doesn't go well. So, but the good news is today's Tuesday, the 23rd or whatever today is, and the sun came up, and we were able to go to Jackson, and we went to Sedalia. So life goes on. I mean, there's going to be a lot more guys that don't win the Knoxville Nationals than do. So we're going to keep plugging away at it, and we'll put ourselves in position again, and hopefully have an opportunity to. But back to your initial question, that was Danny was not for it, and I lobbied just because I was trying to figure out, give us the best opportunity to win the Knoxville Nationals. And if my motor didn't take off, I was not going to win the Knoxville Nationals, no matter which way you skin it. So,
right.
That's how it went down.
It's pretty non-typical for you, because I know you take a lot of pride on your restarts and how crisp your motors run. And for you to say that your motors didn't take off, that's pretty non-typical for you.
Well, I mean, it just wasn't taking off. It was like causing a 10-car pileup. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was like if you watch the restart at the Outlaw show, like Carson Macedo runs over me from behind. Should have popped my left rear tire, and it stacked the whole field up. I mean, could have very easily been a 10-car pileup, which would have been even more embarrassing.
Right.
But my engine builder, Charlie Garrett, went to work and tried to figure out what was going on, and we did figure it out. But again, I mean, how can you, ideally, I should have went there on a practice night, paid the $2,000 to rent the track with a couple other guys, and did it a different way. Don't take it to that Capitani race and get it tore up there. But it's just wrong place, wrong time. Cushion was built up a little bit higher than it had been, and it was like I've made that move where I crashed a million times and was able to get through that. It was just. We started on the second row of the heat. They take 3. I'm starting beside Brad Sweet. I've got to be aggressive. And, as a car owner, I'm telling my driver, like, I feel like I gain a lot of spots on starts and restarts, and it's because I am aggressive. And, it just bit me, and obviously bit me at the worst case scenario, worst time.